The buy, refurb, refinance strategy. You buy a property, you refurb it, and you take all your money back out again through refinancing. But as we know, the material costs are going up, as are tradespeople. And in fact, the banks are not lending as much as they used to. So is the BRR strategy dead? Check out this video as we go through that detail. The question was, interesting enough, buy, refurb, refinance. With everything that's been going on, guys, with the increase of materials, the increase of labour. I mean, labour is now going up with a zero on the end, and the lack of financing around the valuations. I've noticed that banks are kind of saying to the valuers, actually, we want you to put the value down slightly. Is there a risk that the buy, refurb, refinance strategy no longer works? Ross, over to you first, and then Simon to follow up on that one.
I think that's one more for Simon than me. Just as I said earlier,
from the cost of actually doing it, though, yeah, Ross. I mean, are people really adding that much value compared to the actual cost of work getting done?
I said last month, there's almost a perfect storm. You've got increase in materials. You've got the builders are the busiest they've been in 10 years. If you try and get hold of a plumber, an electrician, at the moment, you're waiting weeks, maybe months. If you want an extension built, you're definitely into months. So there is a perfect storm of a situation occurring that everything's going up and prices are rising. As I said earlier, contingency on everything. And, I used to say 10, I'd now say 20. I'd probably ask me next month, I'll say 25, the way things are going.
Simon?
It's still possible. It's definitely harder to do, no doubt about that. You've really got to be key around your numbers, as Ross was going to highlight. Make sure that you've got contingency written into your refurbishment plan for sure. Yeah, buy right, absolutely. Educate yourself first. Clearly, that's reaching out to Bronwen, making sure that you understand the market, you understand different strategies, understand how to add value. Because you don't necessarily add value by just spending money on the property. It's where you spend it, how you spend it, the key areas, and specifically within an HMO, if you're creating a real kind of community feel within that HMO, you can significantly uplift the value and uplift your rents, and then value the property off the rent.
Ross, you had your hand up, but now Paul.Hilliard has got his hand up.
All right. Just a quick, I'm doing a quick refurb on a property at the moment. Spend was, or property cost was around 600k. Refurb, as Ross correctly said, is very expensive. So what I valued at 40k is now costing over 60. But the sale value of the property, as long as you make sure you're making 25%, I'm looking at approaching 800k. So as long as the market doesn't crash, then there's plenty of margin in it. So just make sure you do the sums, and everything will work. And obviously, don't forget, the key areas that you need to look at are heating system, kitchen, and bathroom. Those are the three areas that always add value, and especially if you're buying through LNPG.
Brian's asked a question. Well, not ask. Oh, sorry, Ross. So you got your hand up again?
Sorry, yeah, I was just going to add one bit to
it. This one with your one of those golden cats from Thailand.
Well, I've got to get your attention, Simon.
You found the button.
just nail the scope. Just make sure you've nailed the scope with your contractor, because it's those scope slips and the expansion of the scope that always cost you the money. So write it. If you're not sure how to, get in touch. I'll show you how to write a scope. It's really, really easy.